Hey everyone, I'm Matt. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am super excited. We are here in beautiful sunny California to show you one of the best manufacturers of B vans that I've ever seen. This is a 2023 Grech RV Terreno and Terreno Ion. We are gonna be taking a look at the outside features first, then the inside features, and then we're gonna give you 3 things we love about the Terreno and 3 things we dislike about it. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone again, welcome back to another video. Again today I am super excited to be showing you one of the the best quality Class B van on the market today. Before I begin, gotta say hi to Becky. Becky!
Hi!
Who did we pay to have an office that looks like this for the day?
I mean, this is exactly what van life is all about, Matt.
What's that?
You literally can get your computer, grab your car, and drive to the beach and work.
There you go, man.
Here
we are here in beautiful California. I don't know where we are. Laguna Beach, maybe?
Yes.
Yes, Laguna Beach, to take a look. If you guys haven't seen our videos on the other Grech RVs that we did over the past 2 months, this is the final one. This is the Terreno. This is not the Ion Edition, but we will still be covering what the Ion Edition has to offer. And Becky, without further ado, show everybody this beautiful motorhome with some beautiful scenery.
All right, guys. I mean, come on. We are very blessed to be here. So thank you to Grech for this amazing opportunity. And Matt and I are both very excited to showcase your van. So this one is a little different than the other ones we've showed because this one is on the 22-foot chassis. It's 22 feet 11 inches, but it's a little bit shorter behind the wheel. So I've had the pleasure of driving these, and this will fit in a normal parking space, but you do stick out. So if you back in over the curb, that's the trick.
So Grech has 3 models. What are they?
The Strata, the Turismo, and the Terreno.
And there's no model numbers, but it's the model names.
Correct.
And the difference is this one's 13 inches smaller than the Strata, but it's still, it's probably 2 feet longer, 3 feet longer than the Terreno.
Correct. Right.
Yes, but again, all the amazing quality features is on all of them.
Exactly. Now guys, this is built on the 3500 Mercedes diesel chassis. This is a V6 engine, 3.0 liter with 188 horsepower.
Yes.
Love Mercedes, of course. You got the nice big emblem. You do have the nice step, you know, just the extra detail that Grech went into with adding the extra moldings that are painted the same color from Mercedes. This has your safety features from Mercedes: adaptive cruise control, lane assist, blind spot monitoring, crosswind assist. You have your auto high beams. And while we were driving here, Matt and I got to experience exactly what the camera was all about.
Yes.
So, Grech
and the collision mitigation system letting you know to stay in your lane.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Hey.
But it is true. However, Grech does install these side cameras, and it pulls up on your big screen.
Let's see.
That is right here.
Yes.
So, and nobody else does that.
Right.
So it pulled up on my big 10-inch screen, and I could see it on the whole side of my van and see what was in there. Which, you do have the big mirror, so if you don't have it, it's not the end of the world.
It's just better.
But it just is safer.
I hear you.
So, all
and
right.
then look at these tires, Becky. They're Continentals. I love those. LT 215-85 R16. Now, a difference between this and this one's the 4x4, so it does have the powder coated black rims. And then if you don't get the 4x4, then you get the Class C chrome rims.
Correct.
Yep.
There you go.
Very nice.
Okay, so I just want to point out, number one, look at all the windows down this van, guys. They do such a great job. And they actually even take out that back window. And
That's what, hang on, that's what van life's all about.
Right, see?
Hey, they stopped. They're like, whoa, I've never seen a van that beautiful.
And we passed a Heimer while we were pulling in too.
Yep.
Anyways, so they take out those back windows there and put other windows in so that you can actually pop them out and open them.
Wow.
So, genius.
And it's so streamlined, Becky. This doesn't look like an RV. It just looks, it literally looks like that conversion van.
This is luxury. This is quality. This is high end. This is what buyers have been looking for, and they nailed it. All right, now you do see this nice, beautiful Grech emblem right in. You don't. It's not standing out.
It's not gaudy.
There you go.
Right.
There you
It
go.
doesn't scream I'm an RV.
Right.
You just see Grech and you're all like, oh, maybe that's just what it is. And then it makes it a lot more inconspicuous.
Right. There you go. Look, there's the Heimer backing out. See?
There you go. And I'm like, I look at that and I'm like, yo, that's an RV. This, I'm all like, this is a van.
No, that's a van too. It's the same thing. Anyways, this is just a very
That looks
high-end
like
luxury van.
that looks like a camper. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
what do we got
anyways.
going on in here?
All right, so we did already turn the seats around because I want to show what this is all about, this lounging model, right? However, in here, so you already see that the seat does swivel.
Yes.
But when we're in there, we have plenty of space. I'm 5'10", plenty of leg room. I actually have to move the seat up when I'm driving, which is pretty much not normal. Now, they do put this nice step on here.
Wow.
Which you don't see a lot of other manufacturers taking off something and adding something that's so much better. But not only do they do that, underneath they add all of this stainless steel strapping underneath to hold it on. Now I'm gonna get on the one that's bigger.
Okay.
So I'm gonna open up the door.
Yeah, they do it with both steps.
Yep, so this one has a power door and a power step, guys. And I'm gonna show you. So I'm standing on it. Now if you watch this molding down there,
that ain't going nowhere.
It's not buckling, it's not bending, there's nothing going on. You do have a nice built-in screen, which I really love. The awning, which we will put out. We might as well, we're at the beach.
Yes, right? And while you're doing that, because you always got to put an awning out on the beach. So this is the lounge version, and we will show you guys the tour. So the lounge has these 4 captain seats and can safely seat 7 people in here, where the tour can seat 5 people, but it doesn't have these lounge. Again, at the end of the video, we will show you what we're gonna go back to the factory after we test drive this and show you what the tour is, and we're showing you the lounge here. And Becky, what's going on with this awning?
So guys, look how big this is. How many chairs could you put out here and have a ginormous party? But also you're entertaining guests inside.
Yeah.
This is different concept of limo transportation, party wagon / Uber drivers. Get on board.
Right.
How much could you get paid being an Uber driver in this?
Yeah.
So the possibilities really truly are endless with having something like this. But you see, obviously this is a huge awning. So let's go to here. I gotta grab the keys for that.
Okay. While you're grabbing the keys, Becky, one thing I want to mention, you know, there's a lot of these big SUVs that are just getting astronomically priced. And don't get me wrong, you're paying a lot of money for this unit as well, because there's a lot going on inside. But don't think because it's an RV or a van that it's not going to ride phenomenal. It rides better than your Suburbans. This is Mercedes for one, but not only that, what Grech does, they put rear air ride suspension. Yes. Nobody's doing that. There's one other B van manufacturer, which is an Airstream, which this crushes the Airstream. No disrespect, both are phenomenal units, but those are the only 2 doing that. Right. And it's very expensive to do it, but it makes the ride like a dream. I
mean, we drove here for an hour and it literally drove like a dream, right? Okay guys, you do have a couple outdoor power receptacles here, your cable hookup, and then this is your LP fill for your LP. Now there are, let me just explain. So there is the Terreno.
Yep.
And then it could say Ion, Terreno Ion. That is eliminating the propane.
Okay.
And you're getting a lithium battery system. So it's becoming an all-electric coach. This has propane on board because it has an LP generator.
Okay.
And probably, I didn't look, but I think it's got an LP cooktop inside too.
Okay. And then let's kick it over to AJ at the factory, and he's gonna explain the difference between Terreno and Terreno Ion.
So when you go with the lithium-ion battery package, you are getting the 280 amp auxiliary alternator with the wake speed regulator that is recharging these house batteries from idle, with our 3000 watt inverter and the 1260 amp hours of batteries. Our Lithionics battery package here, these are the only Underwriters Laboratory UL listed, UL tested batteries available to the market. These each have built-in battery management systems that work together with our power management system for proper shedding. And these batteries here, you can see, are securely fastened to the floor. This is a stainless steel battery tray bolted through the chassis floor, being held on the top as well. And you'll see the clean installation of our wiring and presentation here. So this is 1260 amp hours. We are 35% higher battery capacity than our nearest competitor. This will operate the entire house for up to 12 hours.
All right, guys, so let's go to the back. So back here, I mean, look at the big, huge windows, first of all. Huge. When I was driving here, I was using the rearview mirror, not even always the side mirror, so I have a nice, you know, view out.
You mean camera?
No, I was
Oh, you mean
the
mirror? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, because there's windows. You don't normally have that.
Right. You
Dang.
can see all the way through the van. There is a backup camera. Oh, and I will point out, look, another added detail.
It's
from
streamlined.
Grech, right? And the backup sensors are here, but right here you do have a hitch and a brake controller brake built in, but you can't even see it because they've added that extra detail, that extra something
It's just
special.
important.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, back here, when the doors open up, you will see that there is a screen, drop-down screen, and then a nightshade that's power. Now, underneath of here, this is where these are your house batteries, inverter, stuff like that. Grech has great videos that their factory tours have done. Now, I want you to look in there, guys. See how organized it is? Everything has a place. It's very, you can tell what this stuff is, but the best part about it is Grech actually will give you the diagrams to everything. If you are that engineer type of person, unlike myself, you can diagnose stuff and you know, look at the diagrams.
Becky, engineer types aren't into Class Bs. Are you? Yes.
I love all my engineers, as long as they just know that I'm not.
Bro, can I tell you, here, close that door.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you, engineers love van
them.
life.
But I love them. I have fun with them. You want to know why?
Truthfully, I get smarter talking to them. Exactly. Yep, I get smarter learning from them as well.
True.
Right there is the exhaust to the generator. Look at how streamlined the whole motorhome is. Like when you look at an Airstream, you have all these different sections, the water, the power, you know, everything's exposed. And again, nothing's wrong with that. All Class Bs are like that. But when you're at this level and price range that your Airstreams and your Grech RVs are, you know, I don't want to see that. I want something like this that's nice, smooth. What do we got going on in there?
HOAs, guys. This is just a van now. There's nothing saying, because it's all
There's nothing
hidden.
saying RV.
So right here, normally, like Matt said, you would see a bunch of stuff. Well, now all of those things are inside this stainless steel compartment.
Patented stainless steel compartment.
Right? All right, so we'll start right here.
Okay, hang on. Can I point something out?
Yes.
So Mr. Grech said this at lunch. Look at all the screws. Look at how they're all straight up. They are all perfect.
You're right. I'm gonna point that out.
That is huge.
Yeah, that is huge. Right here is your
potable water fill. Potable. Yes, ma'am.
All right, city water connection.
Yes.
Exterior hot and cold for an exterior shower to hose off your dog, your husband. Now, this is very unique because I never see this. Number one, they have a built-in sewer hose.
Macerator.
Right?
Yep.
Correct, with you. Now, watch. It automatically tracks itself back in.
Very nice.
Okay. Now, right here is going to be your water pump switch. This is going to be for your gray and your black water, and then that's your 30 amp power hookup.
Oh, so that's your dump valves. So
Correct.
you push black, you don't need to pull.
Right.
Very nice.
So a lot nicer than what we typically see, right?
Love that.
And it has a light built in. So, and you can download an app from the Firefly system. But also, look, it's nice because you can hold it up. You don't have to hold it manually.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Little details that we don't obviously typically see in this segment.
You know, something that I've been saying all day that I really want people to understand, when people see RVs in their crummy quality, and I don't say that in a disrespectful way, but people are like, well, why don't they make it like this? Why don't they make it like they're supposed to? It's because when you guys hear the price, you're gonna understand. Grech is the brand that makes it like you're supposed to.
Right.
The problem is you're now getting that upper price point,
right,
which makes it unaffordable for a lot more people, right, than some of the affordable brands. So it's no disrespect to the $90,000 Class B, but you're getting a $90,000 value. You're not going to get this quality construction and customer service like, right, you're getting from a Grech.
Yeah, this all definitely costs money. Talking about customer service, you know, you can actually do a dealer factory pickup.
Yeah, in California.
I mean,
come on now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Make a trip, guys. Well,
yes,
worth it. All right, well, we already have the seat turned around, so we should go inside and then we can talk about...
Well, we'll talk about the chassis at the very end. We'll switch it up a little bit, and then we'll drive back to the factory. Yeah. So let's take a quick break, and then let's sit in these four captain's chairs. This episode is sponsored by RV Life Pro. RV Life Trip Wizards allows you to carefully plan your RV trip before you go. It will show you every campground along the route and let you plan important aspects of your trip, like fuel, rest stops, break areas, and more. Know before you go with satellite views, street views, elevation, and grade charts. Then use the RV Life app to navigate your dream trip exactly the way you planned it. We are doing a free 7-day trial and 25% off with promo code Matt's RV Reviews, no spaces. Thank you so much to RV Life for sponsoring us. Let's continue the video. All right, Becky. Am I allowed inside?
Yeah, you can come in.
All right, so we got all 4 seats swiveled around. First and foremost, again, we'll talk about the chassis in a second. What's going on that front windshield?
All right, guys, I wanted to switch it up. Matt's like, oh gosh, Becky, hurry up. He's so impatient. So I wanted to actually get one of these. You are.
You gotta call me out on my own show? That's great. Thanks, Becky.
Sorry, yes.
Okay, no. Go.
But I always talk about the window covers, and they never put them out, you know? So this is what, and plus this is the perfect setting. The sun is coming in. It was going to be very probably bright in here.
Yeah.
Hard to see. Plus look at the lighting and how beautiful it is. So if you're in weather, that's what your window cover looks like. And you have side ones too. I just didn't get those out.
Very nice. But so I love the Grech stitching. All 4 of these seats swivel around to become part of this living room area, card table setup.
Look how far apart we are.
Yes.
You could definitely have 2 more adults in here and be completely comfortable and happy. But, you know, when we were driving here and got picked up literally in that, you know, very nice Yukon, this would have
been more enjoyable.
Right. You know, this is the luxury traveler.
Yes. So not only do you have the 2 captain seats there, what are you staring at?
Well, I'm staring at a TV right here, guys. Now, at first I thought, my goodness, that's going to be terrible for all these parents that are driving their kids around. No. You want to know why? Grech is so smart. There's no exterior speaker, and you get wireless headphones.
Bing! Jen, please put the picture of the wireless headphones right there. I will say that is pretty cool.
It's really cool.
What else is cool? You don't feel like you're trapped in a cargo van. You have a beautiful window. And look at that scenery of the freaking California coast.
But also, okay, just for, you know, look, they're so smart. They've, in the window, built into, literally a built-in armrest.
I love it.
So, just little things. 2 cup holders, USB charging ports, you know, little spot for stuff, another light, and D-ring. So if you weren't having people ride through here, you could put your bike through here and tie it down.
Yes.
Okay. Now this table that we see right here is removable, so you can take it out. And they have not only a storage spot for the leg, but also the table built in, so it's not going to be flying around your coach.
Yes.
While you're touring down.
Yes. Yes.
Which is great. All right, so up here, look at the cabinetry first.
Beautiful.
Now this is made out of birch wood it's got a veneer with like a European design, right? Now, this is the light color.
Those are the headphones.
In dark. Oh, yeah, look.
There you go.
Oh.
Just like that.
Look at that. All right. Inside, there's sound deadening, positive latching. All right, now this is going to be your cable hookup for your King system. This is your LWL system. Now this is a diesel burner, runs off of your fuel tank right from the car. Okay. As long as you have fuel in the car, it'll auto shut off at a 1/4 tank. I learned that the hard way.
Okay, nice.
At your rally, actually. Now this is gonna be your Zamp solar for your charger, your solar on the roof. And then this is your Sony DVD player and that'll operate your TV.
Yes.
Okay? Now,
yes.
Well, obviously, huge window. It does have a blind. We will show you guys that later. I do want to point out that these are 3-point seat belts for all of the kids.
It's a very safe thing.
It is true. All right, so right here, guys, this is the Firefly system. This also has an app you can download your phone. You can do everything that you can do here from the app on your phone. And I mean, put the awning out, that light outside at the docking station, you can turn it on. But this controls everything. Not only does it control the lights, it's going to show you all of your water systems. You can do all the lights on. I'm just going to literally turn them all off. See that, guys? And then turn them all back on. They are all also dimmable. And then you can, turn one on, you can turn them off.
Right.
So you have the option. Now, it's gonna show you all of your electrical systems. This is where you're gonna set your generator, because this is a generator
Correct.
coach.
Yep.
Most of these
Are ions.
they are.
Yes.
Right?
With that said, with this one having the generator, there is auto gen start,
Yes.
which is a nice feature to have, which is also controlled there. But again,
Yes.
most of them are ion.
The technology and the stuff that they do is still far superior, even if it is a generator.
Right.
And there's people out there that do want a generator.
Yep.
I talk to them all the time, and I totally understand that.
Yes.
I'm not opposed to just a regular generator too.
Yes. And then Becky, we're gonna switch things up.
Yes.
We're not gonna make people wait. Go get back there. Get back there.
Oh, why?
We're gonna do
Oh,
the
I
toilet
never know
test.
what he's doing, guys.
We're doing
I
the
never
toilet
know.
test.
I'm sorry.
We've been ending every video in California with the toilet test last. People want to know if it passes or not. And let me tell you guys something. If you haven't seen any of the Grech videos, make sure you check them out. But this is a very impressive bathroom for a B van. I'm just saying.
Matt, what did you say?
Yes. First and foremost, they won my heart. They did a porcelain toilet. Becky, I don't know what happened during the strata, but again, my placement here is freaking phenomenal. With my foot placement, the toilet must have been angled the wrong way, and these are all angled the right way. Becky, I hate saying it again, this is a prime poop position. Ding!
Woo!
Very nice. I mean, it just works. Don't get me wrong. Jen, you better make that a small prime poop position. But again, for a B van, it's phenomenal. We're in an enclosure with a wet bath. We got liquefied sitting here on the toilet. Made it. Hey, you know what, Becky? California compliant.
Nice.
You know, there's some brands that are using like formaldehyde and stuff. They're not legally allowed to sell in California. Not only can we sell it, but we can bring it to California as well.
Well, hey, and also, guys, I learned that it's made all in the USA.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Right here we have a nice window, which you never get in the bathroom.
Love.
Again, nobody can see in, so that's nice. A nice little sink. And then this does come up to the shower head like that. And then we have a nice little mirror right there. And then again, plenty of head height and everything. Very, very nice.
And guys, another big mirror right here. I know, you know, this is kind of our women thing. And a hook. This is important to women. Plus this is door, I mean, and it's all the same material inside that it is to on this door.
So what do we got going on?
All right,
here?
guys, look at these big cabinets, number one, and these beefy hinges, which is amazing. Interior lighting in here, fabric, felt, sound deadening, positive latching. I mean, these are beefy, sturdy, strong. I mean, you have to use muscle to push them down.
I hate to sound like a broken record, but Becky tricked me on the last video. She was being a smart person.
Me?
She was being sarcastic. She was like, when we were driving, she was like, Matt, did you hear that? And I'm like, what? She's like, exactly. How quiet it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's very true. All right, a little place for your sponges. This amazing
Incredible.
farmhouse sink, stainless steel. Okay, big, you know, faucet.
Yes.
Residential. This
Dometic
is-
cooktop. Okay.
I don't want to open this because they
Right.
have it taped down, but
Yep.
it's a 2-burner cooktop. You guys probably know what they look like.
You know what? I do want to open it. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Because if
Okay.
this is what I think it is. Yeah, okay. Good. Leave it up.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
A couple drawers there. And then one drawer underneath the microwave. Guys, the microwave also is a convection microwave
Yes, ma'am.
and an air fryer. Pretty fancy. All right, so that's that. And refrigerator, freezer.
Perfect.
Okay, underneath there.
Love that.
Boom.
Let's switch.
Okay.
Coming on back here.
All right. All right, guys, back here, lounge area, couch, eating station, working station. I did set the lagoon table up prior to starting the video, just so you can see how easy it is, move around.
Yes.
Functions well. You can move the height up, you can move it, you can take it out. There's also, because all this bed back here is power, there's a magnetic place on here that actually will alert this bed to
Yes.
not go out if the lagoon table is installed, which is great.
Now, Becky, is this a 9-seater or a 7-seater, seatbelts wise?
So this has 9 seatbelts.
It does have 9.
9.
Okay, I thought the Strata had 9 and this one had 7.
Wait. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got 9.
Okay, right there.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, 9
I'm like,
seatbelts.
Yeah, no. You had me questioning myself.
Well, I know it's a little different on the rear that AJ will talk about a little bit later, but show us the rest of the storage.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I'll show you the storage, and I'm putting the bed down. You can see now, Matt and I have our bags in here, guys. No joke. You can fit golf clubs in here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very big. That's it's all lighted again. Really nice. Again with the cabinets and all these puck lighting and the exterior, or like this blue light.
Wow.
Right? More cabinet storage here.
Yep.
Now the bed. Wow, Matt, the bed. Oh, it's so nice.
Talk to me.
And number one, I'm tired.
Go to sleep.
Wow. Okay. This is really comfortable. I'm 5'10", plenty of space.
Yes.
We showed you before on the other video. If you're shorter, you can, go this way.
Yes.
This whole area does convert to a bed. A lot of people leave it like this. Why? Because you can get in and out of the bathroom easier in the middle of the night. Because this is all my feet need.
Yeah.
Right? How much more space do I need?
Now, Becky.
So.
You look very professional right now, but you don't wear this when you go to bed, right?
No, sir.
You wear your night garment, but you don't want people, I don't know what to call it, but you don't want people prying in, looking at you in your night garment. So all you do is push that button.
Ooh.
And look, it is all going down.
Uh-oh.
All right, Becky, we had a little technical difficulty. It didn't come down right the first time. It's now down. And again, you're in your nightgown, completely private and everything. How do you feel?
I mean, number one, look how big this bed is, guys.
Yes.
This is a B van. This is a big bed. Big Mike would be happy here. And I have a great TV right here. This TV is on a swivel, right? So you can swivel it around if you're on the other side of the bed.
Yes, ma'am.
With the sound bar below, which I really like that. Oh, let me get up before you put that.
Grab the pillow.
Woo! All right, and I will make mention while Matt's putting that up, these seatbelts, when you're laying on the bed, do tuck down so you're not going to be laying on them at nighttime, okay?
Okay, and we got power, USB, cup holders, USB-C, all right there.
Correct.
And these do fill out to be the full bed.
Correct. You can power those down as well, and then these cushions would make this into a whole big bed. And this is a big bed. Big.
Yes, ma'am. Leave that, please.
Oh, sorry.
Becky, do you know what time it is? It's now time for the MSRP. Burr, 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 burr. And we're switching it all up. We got to keep you guys on your toes. We're in crazy California, and we're just mixing up our whole video. You know what I'm saying? Becky, MSRP on this motorhome is right here for both the Terreno and the Terreno Ion. MSRP. Because it's current model year, we're not allowed to advertise a discounted sale price, but I promise you guys, we sell these so good nationwide. We have some of the best pricing in the RV industry, especially on any of our B vans. And if you guys want to buy this B van or any B van, all you got to do is go to generalrv.com/Becky's Cash, and guess what? I've linked that website down below in the YouTube video of this. I don't want you guys to go to Matt's Cash. I want you to go to Becky's Cash, because that is a version of Matt's Cash. It's a lead generation form that goes to General RV, but it bypasses everybody. And it goes to one place and one place only, and that is to Becky's inbox.
Wow.
Guys.
No pressure.
Fill that out. Becky will call you a few hours later, and she's going to give you, no offense, but the best experience of a purchase that I've ever seen. Becky doesn't have customers, she has friends.
Thank you.
And it's absolutely amazing.
Thanks.
Enough about you, Becky. That's it. That's the review. Now, before everybody leaves, we are going to go back to the factory. We are going to test drive this, but first, we got to give people 3 things we like about this unit and 3 things we dislike. Becky, what do we do first?
Let's do likes.
We should do dislikes. Here's why.
Yeah.
Here's,
I know, let's do it.
I want to end on a positive note.
Oh, I like that. Yeah,
okay. You ready for this?
Yeah. All right.
I'll go first.
Okay, good.
Dislike number 1 for me on this unit here. I hate this, because that's exactly why it locks up, which is fine, but people break these all the time because they go to do it and then the glass shatters everywhere. Yes. I hate it. I don't hate the propane. I hate this Dometic door. No offense to them. I don't even hate the Dometic door. I hate the latches here. Okay. You see how you have to lift that up?
Right.
I hate that. Just make it regular. And that's why I had to untape it.
Oh,
Becky,
smart.
That's dislike number 1. What's dislike number 2?
Well, okay, so from my view right here, as I'm looking down here, what do I see?
Yes, we said it last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard not to not like it, right?
It's a combination between this is a big and bulky spout, and this sound bar here. You know, when, you know, this isn't as bad as the other ones, right. But when you're in this big of a unit, right. The TV volume works. And you have speakers there. You know what I'm saying? No. You don't need this. You're not in a movie theater. Right. You know what I'm saying? Correct. That just takes up more visual space, which again is not always the best thing. Yeah. That's dislike number 2. And then Becky, we need a dislike number 3.
I got it.
You do?
I do. I know
Is it different from the other videos, or is it the same?
It's totally different.
Hey, and that's why you need to subscribe and watch all the videos.
Do you want to know why? This is because when I was driving here. All right, guys, and I like to put lipstick on. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever. However, number 1, there's no mirror, which seems really silly. Okay, fine, no mirror. But let me tell you, and this mirror was really not adjusting well, so I couldn't get it. So I was like, yeah. But that's a thing for me. Okay. However, Grech just put a really big mirror there, but I don't want to get up to. I want to do one. You know.
Becky,
you've been hanging out with me for 3 days.
That's it. That's 3 things we don't like about it. Yeah. Let's turn this around. And give people 3 reasons why they want to buy not just a Grech RV, but this Grech RV if they're looking at luxury. What's number 1?
Where do you start? Number 1, I mean, look at the quality, the fit, the finish, the time that they take to build this is truly it's unlike anything we've seen, Matt. So how do you just pick one thing? But I guess even from just sitting right here, just this open space, this great feel, sturdy table, the seats. I mean, there's so many things. That big window that we were looking out at the beach. I mean, just it's this open feel right here that if this is the touring van, right? You have all of the, that's you. Yes. Yep, okay, that's it. You just have all the open feel here. Yes. That's what I love.
And again, we are going to show you guys the other version without the 4 captain chairs in just a few moments. That's like number 1. Becky, like number 2 for me is going to be obviously the Mercedes chassis and the 4x4, but the streamlined design. I love, again, as you said, all those windows. I love the streamlined look. I love how none of your fixtures are exposed. With that said, here's what I like to say to America. Am I not gonna buy an RV because my water hookup's exposed on the outside? No, never. But when I'm buying a B van at this price point, which there's really only 2, Airstream and Grech, and once you cross a certain threshold, it's then a little ridiculous that a $200,000 motorhome should not look like a $100,000 motorhome. You know what I'm saying? That's number 2. I love the streamlined look. Becky, what's love number 3?
Number 3 for me, guys, the air ride suspension system that they put on this.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you gotta give it something that, I mean, you obviously can see how amazing, gorgeous, and beautiful it is in here, but that is something you can't see, and it just adds such a great, high quality, bumpy free ride, right?
Becky, we got to get back to the factory. Yeah, let's hop in this thing and go.
Okay.
And Becky, before we take off, we did forget to even talk about the cockpit area. I'm sitting here passenger seat. I sat here all the way to the beach, very comfortable. You know, I got the memory seats 1, 2, and 3. We mentioned this in the past, but I really want to mention it again. Memory seat 1 needs to be for the primary passenger. Memory seat 2 needs to be for secondary. And if you saw, we had to put the seats in a normal way, in a different type of angle to pass these pillars. That's how you want to set memory seat 3, to swivel around to become part of the living area. I got plenty of cup holders here. We got stuff for our storage and our phone cords and everything. Everything that we want up here, give it a start.
Okay, and I just want to point out too, I am tall, 5'10", but look, I have the seat all the way back.
Yep.
But look how, I do have to move it up. So I moved it back so that everybody could see.
Yeah.
I need to actually move it up a little bit.
So before we drive, what do we got going on with the steering wheel?
All right, so there's a lot going on the steering wheel, guys. So I like to kind of do it as two home screens, I guess, if that's a good way to describe it, okay? So this side, I like to use it as operating the dash, This operates my 10-inch Mercedes screen.
Yes, ma'am.
So, but now you do have adaptive cruise control on here. You can talk to her. You can turn the volume up, turn your radio stations, but you can navigate from right here by this little mouse pad thing, and you can go to all the settings, right? You want to turn off. So I personally don't like that beeping
lane assist?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we're driving here, it's like beep, beep. So it's like that kind of stuff. You can adjust it. There's so many settings and things that you can do. Grech, I'm not going to get into all of it because Grech does an amazing walkthrough video, probably one of the most detailed walkthrough videos I've ever seen.
Yes.
And goes through every single function. But that's just the basic controls of that. Now to put it into gear, and I like to, you know, kind of have this set as like so I like to have it as my miles.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now to put it into gear, you're literally just going to use this lever and push down to go to drive.
Yep.
2 up goes to reverse, and that button here goes to park. And I don't think we've ever talked about that before.
Correct. Put it in reverse.
Okay, oh yeah.
And I love these backup cameras where you
And
can
look.
see your future projections.
Let's see, we're back up, like we're gonna hit the guy, right?
Yep.
But,
I absolutely love that feature. There's a B van behind you.
ooh, he's probably coming to check out our B van.
Yes, ma'am. With that said, let's drive back to the factory. Becky, what an amazing day, and quite possibly the best view that we've had filming so far.
Yes, there's not even a question at all, man.
So
Seriously.
we're headed back to Grech, and tell me what's going on. How do you feel up here?
I feel safe, number one. I really do. Even earlier, Matt goes, wait, there's a car. I'm like, yeah, but the nice part about it would literally alert me.
I don't need to let you know because it's going to let you know.
It's going to stop. I mean, there's just so many safety features. And while we got it on, look, I want to show the side camera that Grech installs. Now, obviously, I'm not going to get over in traffic, but did you see that on there?
Yes.
So it pulls up this whole view of the van, which a lot of my other competitors, actually every other competitor's brand does not have that, guys.
Right.
And that is another feature because these vans are big, you know, adds more safety into it.
Not only that, the air ride suspension going down the road, this thing's absolutely phenomenal. I had to get my backpack back there. I took off my seatbelt. I'm sorry, California, I took off my seatbelt, but I walked back there to get my backpack and then I came up. It's just such a smooth ride. Now, don't get me wrong. It is a moving vehicle going 80 miles an hour, right? But, you know, the bumps and everything, it's just such a smooth ride. It's no different than a diesel pusher driving down the road, except it is different because it's only 22 feet 9 inches. That freaking Defender's bigger than us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and expensive.
Yes. What else you got going on?
All right, so, well, Matt's been on the phone a lot, and I've been kind of playing with the radio because it didn't have anything set up. I also had it hooked to my, I like it hooked to my Google Maps.
Yes.
Just because, you know, guys, listen, I'm not super techie.
Yep.
I know my iPhone, so I just hooked it up. You know, it's just easier that way. There's auto wipers, auto high beams, a big, huge wide view. I mean, I'm basically as high as almost a semi. When I drive by a semi, I can see their faces.
Yeah.
So, and I drive a big Yukon, and I can't see them, you know. Oh, so that right there is telling me that I was over the line.
Well, Becky, you need to pay attention a little bit.
Sorry.
You got to deliver me back to Grech safe and sound.
Yeah, and this expensive van back safe and sound.
Perfect. I absolutely love this. It's an amazing drive. We got an amazing view right now, and let's go wrap it up and talk with AJ. AJ, we had such an amazing time at the beach. Thank you so much. Not only did you give us the hands down best hospitality in the RV industry that I've ever had, seriously, from any manufacturer. I mean, we really got to live up the California kind of lifestyle and see the mountains and the oceans. And really, Becky and I, we first want to humbly thank you, because I can't speak for Becky, but it's an experience that I've never had ever in my life.
Ditto.
Thank you for being here.
Ditto.
Now, with that said, I'm gonna have to, you know, kind of hit you a little bit. We don't have any other Terrenos in here, so do you want to take a second to show us the different paint jobs and interior wood color? But first, what's the biggest difference between a Strada and a Terreno?
So the only major difference between a Strada and a Terreno is the Strada is built on the extended chassis. You look at the rear of the unit and you have an extra 16 inches on the extended chassis, and that translates into rear storage behind that rear sofa bed.
Okay.
Other than that, there's no difference between the units. Both available in both the lounge and the tour floor plan. Both have standard custom air suspension. All the other standard features, all the options are the same. Everything's identical other than the length. The Strata, again, being on the extended chassis, gives you that added rear storage.
AJ, I'm not gonna lie to you. To me, that sounds pretty stupid of why anybody would want a Terreno. Why wouldn't they just buy the Strata?
Well, a lot of people, first of all, right now we're delivering our Terrenos in 4-wheel drive, which is a very, very popular option.
Okay.
And some people have homeowners association restrictions where they can't go over a certain length.
Wow.
People just like that little bit shorter length for maneuverability.
You know, there is some HOAs at 24 feet you're too long, but at 22 feet 9 inches you're
That's
within
right.
their boundaries. And so I actually love that because, again, some of the bigger manufacturers, they're not going to make the difference. You know, you'll get a lot better deal buying 124-foot Mercedes that are all the same than buying 50 Mercedes that are 22 feet and 50 Mercedes that are 24 feet. But I'm glad that you guys identified that and you're really trying to make what's best for the customer.
We got to have all the products out there, that's right.
So what exterior colors can somebody get in the Terreno?
In the Terreno 4-wheel drive right now, again, you can get it in the gray white exterior, you can get it in the iridium silver, and you can also get it in this beautiful Tenorite gray that you see here.
And then again, just like the Strata, you can get it with 2 different floor plan styles.
Then you can get the lounge floor plan.
Which we did review. And then you can get it in this one, which is called?
You can get it in the tour floor plan. And again, 2 different interior wood cabinetry color options.
This is the dark one, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
It's very rich and elegant and beautiful in here.
And again, Becky, we said it at the beach, but the big difference is you're getting the longer kitchen, you're getting a phenomenal fridge freezer combo, and then you're getting this pantry. And you're not getting the TV right above there. Those are the only differences between the lounge and the touring. And then do you have a light color wood?
We do, right down here.
Perfect.
All right, guys, at home, we want to see what you like better, light or dark.
And then
Give some feedback to AJ.
White wood interior.
can people smash the thumbs up button for AJ's demo facility here? What you call this your demo facility?
This is
PDI? What do you call
this
this?
is our
I'm gonna go in
PDI
here.
center here in Riverside, California, in our PDI center. We have a 3-stage quality control process. So we have quality control when the units come off the production line. Then our drivers drive them for a shakedown test, and then we have a 3rd and final quality control station here at our PDI center in Riverside. This is our showroom where all of the units that are 100% complete and ready for delivery come.
And AJ, I hope we're invited back so we can do an actual factory tour because all these buildings here are absolute beautiful. Becky, show that light color cabinetry real quick. Again, super nice.
All right, guys, at home, we want to know, what do you like better? Like the contrasting? Super light white. It's so pretty in here. Okay.
AJ, thank you again
Thank
so
you again
much.
for being here.
What do you want to
Thanks,
say to
Becky.
everybody who's watching this? Any B-van lover, any luxury coach, and no, to anybody who drives a Yukon XL or just anybody who's looking for a Class B motorhome, a van life, a luxury cruiser, a secondary vehicle, what do you want to say to everybody watching at home?
Well, first of all, please stop at your nearest General RV Center, connect with Becky, and take one for a test drive. The quality and the fit and finish of our Class B product is going to be far superior to anything else out there, but you have to experience it before you believe it. You're not going to have your typical squeaks and rattles driving down the road. And the ride and handling of our units with our custom air suspension system is going to be superior to any other Class B van out there. So you have to get in one to believe it, and you have to get in one to see the difference and justify the difference in price compared to some of our lower price competitors. So.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you guys follow them on their website. I'll link it down below. Make sure you follow them on Facebook as well. It's a great community of Grech RV owners. And if people are wondering, hey, was it worth it to spend the extra money? That's going to be your best resource. And again, just like AJ said, if you guys are interested in one of these units and you want to get it from us at General RV, all you got to do is go to generalrv.com/ Becky's Cash. That is a custom form of Matt's Cash that takes you directly to Becky. Becky doesn't get paid to do these videos with me, but she loves van life. And so when you guys work with her, that's our way of saying thank you to her. And again, it doesn't matter what RV you want. If you want to work with Becky, you just fill out that form and she's here to help you. And one thing, I don't want to offend anybody else that we ever work with, but the one thing I can promise you, Becky is my friend, and she really does take care of the customer before, during, and after every single sale. And she even has a harvest host. You can stay at her house, which is, I mean, who does that? Becky, what do you want to say to America?
Number one, thanks to AJ and Grech for having us. We met today, ate lunch with them. What an amazing man, and we have learned so much just being here ourselves. Yes. I'm definitely way more impressed than I ever was, guys. This is next level here. It's unlike anything that I've seen, and I've been in the vans over almost 7 years now. So you have to look them up. Like he said, go to a general RV and take this for a ride. We were driving here earlier and I said, Matt, do you hear that? And he goes, what? I said, exactly.
Whoa.
Nothing.
You got me.
So amazing. Thank you for Grech. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next time.
Great. And if this video gets enough thumbs up buttons, everybody, I'm sure AJ is going to fly us out here again to do a factory tour, not only to see what an amazing RV looks like, but watch it to be built. Thank you, absolutely everybody, so much for watching. And Becky, we'll see you next time.